boy.
Go ID. Okay, heading over to the W, this player literally doubled the wins of any other in this mode.
One of the best, the lively and colorful Riverwalk. Just part of what makes San Antonio such a great town. It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Good evening, Kevin. Well, the Spurs are always competitive. So what kind of people fit their culture? Greg Popovich says we're looking for character, people that have gotten over themselves. A sense of humor is huge. You've got to be able to take a dig and feel comfortable that you don't have all the answers. Kevin, it all starts with Pop.
Yeah, it always has. You and I know that personally. Thank you very much. And for our viewers tonight, don't blink. You might miss something.
Yeah, you got to keep your head up and be alert if you're watching this game because they're going to get it up and down so fast and so often. Execution on the fast break will probably determine what happens in the outcome in this one.
So here's Miami's starting group. Harris is out there with Adebayo. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Jefferson in at the 2. And for San Antonio, we've got Bridges. Also Warren out there. Sexton is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Ware in at the 1. And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. Bridges outside. Dishes it to Warren. Pass to Ware. 5 on the clock.
Don't forget the clock.
He takes it in, lays it up, and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Middleton. Outside for Jefferson. Shoots the 3.
You got it. Come on.
No good on that one. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
Sexton, count the basket.
And although Sexton is slightly undersized, he plays with great physicality and aggression. Nice finish there off contact.
Now here's Jefferson, and you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Here's Martin. One up, one down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Jefferson against Sexton. Over Harris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Bam Adebayo.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the night.
Foul. First team foul. At the line for San Antonio.
Shooting 2.
Isaiah Stewart. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Hit these, baby. Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy out here? Yeah, I got big man.
And so Stewart nails both of them. On offense, here are the Heat. 4-point game. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And so it's San Antonio with it. The Heat getting the bucket. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
And it's great to see Sexton slashing inside with that quickness and athleticism. Boy, he is tough to contain.
Martin finds Adebayo. It's hauled in by Stewart. Spurs leading by 4. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Warren against Adebayo. And Stewart gets it to go.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Something T.J. Warren has to his credit, Greg, is one of the more storied honors a basketball player can earn. ACC Player of the Year award.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of Hall of Famers who've won that prize. To set yourself apart like Warren did in one of the toughest conferences in college basketball, that just shows the depth of talent this man has always possessed.
Here's Ware, following the score by Miami. Stewart with it. He picked up 15 points in their last win against New Orleans.
And also 4 blocks. I mean, just an important factor on both ends.
Ware, no good.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Outside, Martin. Passes to Jefferson. Harris with it. Count that one.
There's no way you can minimize his concentration. Excellent focus in finding a way to score that time by Harris.
Here's Ware. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Outside for Sexton. From 15 feet away, it's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
To the paint. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Now, here's Bridges. No points in the game yet for him. Outside, Sexton. Over Harris. The shot by Sexton, no good. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Pass to Jefferson. Outside, Martin. Now Middleton. 14 points from him the last game against the Wizards in Washington.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
And the Spurs with possession here. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Now here is Martin. And in the game with Washington, he did not play well. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Just sort of looking at the standings here, Greg, midseason. Do you think the conference system still holds any relevance?
Listen, I think for travel distance, it makes sense to continue to have divisions and conferences. But in the perfect world, I think we'd love to see, hey, let's just seed them 1 through 16 and determine who's truly the best.
And the first one drops.
Go, baby.
And both free throws good for Martin. Here's Ware. Outside, Sexton. Outside, Warren. He feeds it to Sexton. Over Jefferson. The shot by Sexton, no good. On offense, here are the Heat. In the corner, Middleton with it. Now the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
How about the court vision of Middleton? They're just so good at finding the open man.
Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against New Orleans.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Drills the three-pointer. Sexton's got 7.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
Pass to Adebayo. He kicks it to Middleton. Outside Jefferson. 6 on the shot clock. For the 3. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. San Antonio leading. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Spurs passing it around. Warren against Harris. His first shot coming late. And the shot by Warren, no good. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Here's Jefferson. That's tipped. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Perfect communication and timing on that alley-oop. Bridges saw the opening and then bounced right to the rim.
Here's Middleton. And no good that time. Bridges with some nice defense. Here's Ware, defended by Middleton. Ware kicks to Bridges. Sexton against Martin. This one for 3. They grab their own miss. And Stewart gets it to go. Now it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
The Heat trail by 5. Passes it to Shamet. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Magician. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
None can't get it to fall. The Heat have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Gray dishes to Jefferson. Pass to Gray. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebound San Antonio. Stewart's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Nunn looking around.
Heat foul. Dante Hall.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Magician against New Orleans, who is really on his game. Just 5 on the clock. Primo hits from the high post. And the Spurs lead by 5. Here's Gray. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's the pass to Hall. Shamet on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Driving inside. Rebounded by the Spurs. Stewart's got 7 rebounds in the game. And it's blocked. They retain possession. The Heat trail by 5. 1:33 left to play in the first. Gray's shot is off.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Magician passes to Nunn. Here's Primo. No good there.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
In the corner, Shamet with it. Gray inside with the putback.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Right wing. Nunn wide open. Passes it to Magician. Back to Stewart. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal
way to
foul.
play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Shooting two. Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy? You got shooter, huh?
And that one misses.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
And he sinks the second. 41 seconds left to play here in the first. They get a hand on it. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Here's Nunn, and that's good for two as he grabs the feed.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
And here is Jefferson. 11 points for him in that last game against Washington. Miami no good on that time either.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Shamet. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's San Antonio, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly. For those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
They've got Isley, Kendrick Nunn out there with the Magician, and it's Vaughn in at the 4 slot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Here's Gray. 17 points for him last game against the Wizards in Washington.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you. Gets it to go. That one good from Nunn.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now, here's Shamet. Last game we saw him score 13. Jefferson on top, defended by Nunn. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Magician.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Heat trail by 12. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession.
Watch left.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Here's Magician. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. It's stolen by Brown. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's the floater. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Jefferson.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Launches the three. That one's good. Just his third make brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player. But, man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And then how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want? Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Martin wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And it's 7 points for Martin.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And stolen by Harris. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's Martin missing. Spurs leading by 4. Here's Magician driving in. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Heat on offense. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. And he gets the bucket. Shamet's got his first points in this one.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
There's the lob to the hoop. The Heat trail by 4. Harris outside. There's the lob for Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
You know, sometimes it's that simple. Just get it up in the air and let Harris do the rest of the work.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Pass to Isley. Spurs passing it around. Magician passes to Isley. And it's the Heat on the break. Harris has got the ball. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Harris has got 6.
Yeah, the effort and willingness to get out and run like that on the fast break endears Harris to his coaches, I'm sure.
Pass to Magician. Puts up a 3. Good on the three-point shot. Magician's got 7 now in this quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And the Spurs with possession. The Heat getting the bucket. He gets that one.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Martin, the pass to Adebayo. Over Warren. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Spurs leading by 3. The pass to Riley. Here's Magician. He's covered by Shamet. Drops in the tray. 12 points for him.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Martin with it. Now defended by a Magician. Passes it to Middleton. That shot off, and it's the Spurs taking it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. Here's Isley. Pass to Warren. Over Harris. 5 to shoot. Here's Isley. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now, here's Shamet. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's Harris. Here's Middleton. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Miami ball. Substitution for your Spurs.
To stop the run. Here's Adebayo. Unable to get that one. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Down low. Here's Riley. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Adebayo. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Shamet finds Middleton. Drives to the hoop. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
It's really easy to admire and respect the explosiveness of Middleton. I mean, if you give this guy a lane to the basket, he'll take full advantage of it right away.
Now, here's Warren. 23 points for him the last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
Yep, that one goes.
You know, I like seeing Warren do work inside. He might be a three-point shooter, most known for that, but he's still 6'8". You got to do some work in the paint.
Pass to Adebayo. And there's the pass to Middleton. Just 4 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Middleton's got 6.
That's just what we call man-up strength from Middleton. I mean, taking the hit and then kind of effortlessly knocking down the shot as well.
Now, here's Sexton. He picked up 21 points in their last win against New Orleans.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
Now, here is Martin. After Colin Sexton's miss, Martin the pass to Harris. And Ware pulls it down. Spurs leading by 6. Bridges left side. Miami grabs the miss. Outside Martin. Now, here's Shamet. He's tightly guarded. Shot's good by Middleton.
Boy, when you've got the jump shot that Chris Middleton has, you're always a weapon, which means you help create spacing for your teammates. Boy, you talk about 3-and-D guys. Middleton is the epitome of that player. Great range, mid-range game, can defend multiple positions. He does all of that at an elite level.
Now, here's Sexton. He has 7. Shoots over Shamet. Sexton's shot is good. He's got 9.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Harris against Riley. And it's denied. 1:36 left to play in the first half. Warren, good. You know, Clark, many view Middleton as the prototypical perimeter player.
I would not disagree at all. I mean, he does everything and does it all well.
And the Heat call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and
the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
T-shirt, make some noise! Substitution.
Brown finds Martin. Here's Gray. Sinks the triple.
3 points.
Gray's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Now, here's Sexton. 9 points in the game so far.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Here's Jefferson, and Jefferson throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Bridges. Following the score by Miami. Manny battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And the Spurs lead by 6. 35 seconds left in the first half of the game. Outside Jefferson. Banked in off the glass. Jefferson's got 11.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Martin against Sexton. Not enough on that one as it misses. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Spurs lead by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Magician.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Harris is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Martin in at the point.
Boy, I really like seeing Bridges get up for these throwdowns, boy. I tell you, he's pretty creative for a young guy.
Miami with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. Adebayo passes to Middleton, lays it up off the glass. And that's now 11 points for Chris Middleton.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And it's Sexton penetrating over Jefferson. Knocks down the step-back J. Sexton's got 13.
And there's no question Sexton can flat out score. I mean, he feels like he can get it done from anywhere.
Middleton, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Sexton's shot is good.
And that's all you can do on defense. Sexton just remarkable at maintaining control on those difficult physical finishes. Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Sexton attacking. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Outside Jefferson. Pass to Middleton. Pass to Harris. Clock at 6. Outside Martin. From deep three-point range, and they recover it. Jefferson kicks to Middleton. Another shot. Not going to go that time. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Sexton against Jefferson. Pass to Ware. Now Stewart. Over Jefferson. No good off the back of the rim.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And it's Middleton penetrating. Nice D from Warren. And it's Warren with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. 6-point lead. Middleton with it. Bridges covering. That's good from Jefferson on the assist by Middleton. Jefferson's got 13.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Sexton on the wing. Stewart against Adebayo. Right side Warren. Fires at the elbow. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Martin finds Harris over Sexton. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And now just a 2-point San Antonio lead. Here's Ware, covered by Martin. Here he goes, and he banks in the layup. 6 points for him.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
He dishes it to Middleton. Outside Jefferson. Takes the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got his 5th assist in this one.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Now, here's Sexton. He's got 17. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Sexton against Martin. Now, here's Adebayo. He's got 6. The pass to Harris. Bridges with some nice defense.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
That one goes. Count it.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And it's in there. Martin's got 11 points.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Spurs leading by 3. Here's Ware. 6 points for him. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Still just scratching the surface. Polishing his game. Bridges' best basketball is ahead of him.
Martin the pass to Middleton. Outside Jefferson. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Miami with the triple.
He is scorching the D, exploding offensively.
Well, you know when you're in that kind of a zone. Trust me, he knows he's in the zone right now.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor.
Squad dance team.
And he drives in, and good that time. 14 points for Magician.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Magician in the last matchup against the Pelicans lit up the floor. He scored 36 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. It might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Here's Magician. He's got 14. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Here's Jefferson after the basket by San Antonio. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Brown. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Brown's got his second basket of the game. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Magician passes to Isley. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Takes the 13-footer. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Gray, defended by none. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
One's checked in for Riley.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Number 17, taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Magician. Miami trailing. To the inside. Here's Gray, and it's blocked. They recover it. Here's Primo. He's covered by Shamet. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 4.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Here's Gray after the made shot from Magician. To the middle. Here's Brown. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Brown's got 4 this quarter.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
The shot by Isley, no good. Miami's on 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Here's Gray. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And for the Spurs, they're shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Here's Magician. He's covered by Brown.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Magician. He's got 20. Passes it to Isley. Here's Magician.
2 minutes
Latrey.
2 minutes.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Miami
Martin's checked
ball.
in for the Heat.
In for the Heat.
1:56 left in the third. Jefferson against none. Jefferson kicks to Gray. Here's Hall. 6 to shoot. Brown trying to free himself up. Gray's shot is off.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Picked off in midair. 1:22 left to play in the third. Inside. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Hall.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Here's Magician. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hits it from 3-point range. Magician's got 11 points in the quarter.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Gray. 7 points in the game. Yes, that goes in. Gray's got his third basket of the night right there.
And not being as aggressive from the 3-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Primo with the bucket.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
The Heat trail by 5. Here's Gray. 9 points in the game so far. Jefferson finds Martin. Here's Gray. The rebound by Isley. Isley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Magician. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Awesome execution that time. Ran his man right off the pick tight, and nobody rotated over to help.
For San Antonio, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so. Shooting one. Knock this in. Right when it comes off.
And so it's San Antonio holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the floor for San Antonio, they got the Magician. Vaughn is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Ware in at the 2 guard. Here's Ware, 4 on the clock. Shoots over Brown. Pass to Ware, beyond the arc. Hits the 3-point bomb. And the Spurs lead by 11.
they've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Gray with the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
To the paint, here's Magician. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And the shot is good.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Here's Ware, past the Magician. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Hall. The Heat trail by 11. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Gray, guarded by Stewart.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Here's Primo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Dante Hall. That's his second personal.
The first one falls.
In for the
Making a change here. Adebayo's checked in. Here's Magician. Into the lane. It's good. And it's 29 points for Magician.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Warren. And it's Miami with the rebound. Middleton's got 4 rebounds in this game.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Now, here's Sexton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Chris Middleton, and the first one at the line is good.
And how about the explosiveness of Sexton, a crafty floor general who is consistent in how hard he attacks the defense.
And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Now, here's Adebayo. After Colin Sexton's miss. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jefferson.
San Antonio ball.
And so, Sexton will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Over Middleton.
Hey, right here.
And the pass to Magician. Jacks up a 3. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 4 assists now tonight.
And that's an area that Sexton must keep working on. The more he passes, the better his team looks.
Martin the pass to Adebayo. Jefferson kicks to Martin. Fires for 3. Miami keeps it going. A new 14-second clock. San Antonio leading by 21. And Sexton has it in the corner. Puts it up from 12. Bridges outside. Passes it to Magician. Stolen by Martin. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Tell you what, fellas, like seeing Harris be engaged from there. I mean, refusing to settle for the simple layup. Nice finish.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And for the first time in 2021, Clark, we had the full play-in tournament featuring the 7 through 10 seeds. What'd you think of the new format?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, again, part of it was we're coming out of a pandemic, and so we're starving for all things sports, and this added another level of excitement to, I think, the best game in the world, NBA basketball. You had Steph against LeBron and AD. So I think it was a pretty awesome result overall.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Magician passes to Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Miami with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
To the inside, Magician, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Magician's got 36.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Outside, Martin. The rebound by the Spurs. Warren's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Spurs.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
for Magician.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Middleton outside.
Hey, watch left.
To the middle. And Adebayo throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Martin with it.
Get outside.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Pull up to the party in some off-white Porsches, off-white forces. Chicks so gorgeous, Nagley is gorgeous, Goldfish is gorgeous, left wrist gorgeous, right wrist gorgeous. Know your baby mama want it. He don't want no problems, he know we keep. Pull up on my like Jim Wood floors. We keep score, we keep scoring. LV store, GG store, BV store. She need more, Cartier store. Make my budget open, I can buy the whole store. Take you on a trip, now we on tour. I record, she wanna be my main. Taking pictures in my chain. No, she want a real one, her last one so lame. VV my face, all these rocks in my frames. Baby say my name. Pull up to the party in some off-white Porsches, off-white.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, what you working on? Let's get to work. That's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on, man. Hey, come on. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Shot. Keep it going.
Hey, keep shooting that. Keep shooting that, man.
Let's go. That's all day, baby.
That's too easy. Too easy. Come on, someone get on him.
Just like that. Stop that. You can't stop that. One more. Now we're rolling. Hey, he can ball, huh? Hey, hit me up.
All right, fellas, let's get to work. Congrats on the win, but we have a lot of work to do if we want to keep it up. Let's stay focused in practice today. I want to score earlier and transition offense. If someone is up court, we have to get the ball to them. All right, let's go.
Turn it up. Don't forget the clock. Get him.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Yo, don't forget the clock. Shoot that on you. 5 seconds. Hand him.
Hey, don't worry about it. Keep shooting that.
Check the clock. Cover him. Trailer. Get him. Yo, look at the trailer.
3 of them, baby.
Yo, keep
I got yours.
Yo, keep moving.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Hey, he can ball, huh?
Get some. Focus! Focus!
Yo, watch him! Let's do it! Whose bat is that? Pick! No! I see him! Screen coming! And one! What you want? Oh, give me that! Hey, knock that down! Get on him, yo!
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Hey, right here. Get mine. Ball. Hey, ball. Yo, watch him. Yo, get the ball, man. You got it.
Oh, and whoa!
Get up!
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Get open, man.
Mine.
Box out.
Oh, yeah! Take that strong, baby. Let's go. Shoot that, baby. Tip that.
Way to grab it.
Hey, balance it out.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Pick.
Yo, get it out.
Hey. And one.
Switch.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Shot up. Oh,
Hey.
Good work in practice today. Make sure you get some reps in before you leave the gym.
It's just about game time, and the Blazers never looked more confident than when they arrived earlier. A beautiful look at downtown San Antonio. Great to have you with us for our matchup tonight. Thanks for joining us in honoring Martin Luther King Day. It's a very special presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Portland Trailblazers going up against the San Antonio Spurs here at their home AT&T Center. Brian Anderson here alongside my colleagues Grant Hill and Chris Webber. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Hey, BA. Karl Anthony Towns is in a new phase. He said, "I've had the time to mess up and chase stats. That's over. I've proved myself in this league. But can I win? That is the next step. I have to do whatever it takes. There's only one way to change the narrative. That's to go beat the narrative." Guys?
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks for that. All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. We've got Gary Harris, also Damian Lillard out there, and it's Towns in at the 5 down low. And for the Spurs, we've got TJ Warren, Isaiah Stewart out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Colin Sexton. And over the course of a long regular season, does a coach need to keep things new and interesting? Or is it better to be consistent and stick to the same message?
Well, I think consistency, BA, is helpful as far as roles and your team's philosophy. Off the court is where having fun and keeping loose can pay those dividends.
Outside Warren. Pass.
Right here.
Into the lineup for the Trailblazers,
here's Magician. In the game against Miami, very impressive.
Hey, right here.
Here's Isley. Right side, Sexton. Offensive rebound. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And the Spurs making a change here. Nunn's checked in. Here's Magician. The Spurs rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Here's Adams. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And they'll get another chance. Goodwin, no good. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Magician. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
Fires for 3. Sinks the tray.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Nunn. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
San Antonio's gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first, struggling from that area. Driving in, the shot by Magician, no good.
He did the work to get inside, but still, you have to finish.
Adams inside. That shot off. And the Spurs going the other way now. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
And when the bench steps up, it takes pressure off the starters. And they stepped up big in that.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Now here's Nunn. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And that one's good. Magician.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
Trailblazers ball.
Off the inbound. Yes, on the jumper.
Even a blind squirrel finds an acorn once in a while, right? I did not think that was one.
Nunn up top. Here's Primo. Back to Nunn. Shot clock at 6. Spurs need to get one up here. Vaughn. From outside, off the mark. Portland trailing here. Now Adams. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Pass to Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Rebounded by the Spurs. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Blazers and came away with a win.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Well, that's just something to keep an eye on. I mean, when their reserves are operating at a high level, so tough to beat.
Here's Magician. Scoring around 28.5 points a game. A very talented offensive player. He buries it from 3.
And they've quickly gathered 8 second chance points thus far.
And too long on the shot.
Now, I think he lets the D get to him there, and he rushes it. I mean, he has plenty of space there if he just takes his time. Well, he'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Outside Nunn. It's rebounded by Goodwin. And here's Portland, trailing by 4. And here's Brown for 3. The rebound by Magician. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Out to the right wing. With the drive, out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Trailblazers ball. Now into the lineup for your Spurs.
From behind the arc. Hits a three-pointer. He has 7. Hey, here's Nunn for 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. And with his elite shooting, Lillard can work off screens and
getting the ball later in possessions when
you're guarding Damian Lillard, you can't let up for a second, Grant.
And the Blazers, generally a methodical offense. Now, they don't mind using the clock and forcing the defense to cover for all 24.
And welcome back to our NBA coverage on this very special MLK Day. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
It doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding's been impressive so far.
And for the Trailblazers.
Well, it was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Well, Magician in the last matchup against the Heat got the job done. He ended up with 36 points and also played lockdown defense. His fingerprints were all over this game. He was dominant, and they're hoping to get more of the same from him tonight. Take it away.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
No, I think he will because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Bridges, he's checked in for San Antonio. And also a switch here for Portland. Lillard's checked in for Adams. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Covington's checked in for Portland. For three, Bridges. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Here's Magician. He's got 11. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Oh, incredible verticality from Bridges. I mean, he takes off over the defense and just buries the dunk.
Second shot opportunity. And another shot. Tipped. They get it back. Shot is good by Goodwin. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Offensive rebound. Vaughn. And he lays it up and in.
Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore. A tough one.
Pass to Goodwin. Back to Lillard. Now here's Brown. Shot from 12. That one rolls around and rims out.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Here's Primo. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. The shot by Magician, no good. Pass to Lillard. Fires the 3. On target from range. Lillard's got 5.
The outside shot of Lillard is pure. I mean, he always seems to have the look that's going in.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Pass to Goodwin. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
I like to see this Lillard patient reading the D. He finds the open man.
Now Bridges, defended by Lillard. Here's Magician. The 3. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
It's tipped.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
Out to Bridges. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Lillard finds Brown. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Here's Magician, defended by Lillard. Pass to Vaughn. 4 on the clock. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Lillard outside. Outside, Brown. Back come the Spurs in transition. Here's Magician, and he dunks it down.
No, great ball movement from Bridges there. I mean, the self-awareness, the selfless attitude leading to the wide-open shot.
Pass to Goodwin. Lillard outside. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Here's Primo. 8 points in his last time out. That one falls. And the Spurs lead by 13.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Inside. The shot that time not on target. San Antonio goes the other way with it. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. And they'll be right in the middle of a 5-game homestand. Here's Magician. He's got 18.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. Love it.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Portland calls timeout. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
They just looked a step quicker all game long. They knew they had an advantage on offense.
So both teams making some changes here. And here's Harris, averaging around 5 points a game. Lillard outside. And down it goes. 2 points. Lillard's got his third basket on the night right there.
The consistency of Lillard with his consistent probing on the defense, he's become Mr. Reliable at a very young age.
Sexton passes to Stewart. And it's Sexton. That time on the assist by Stewart. Sexton's got 6 points.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Towns. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club. Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome! Portland has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Pass to Adams. And here's Harris. Now here's Towns. The rebound by Stewart.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Magician. Connects from downtown. He's got 21.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
To the paint. Towns down low. That shot off the mark. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Outside Sexton. Tries a 9-footer, and there's another one for the Spurs.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
To the inside. Stewart defends. Pass to Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Towns with the ball. A shot to stop the run. That one is off. San Antonio has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Warren, the pass to Stewart. And the shot goes in. Stewart's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Got a hand on it. Sexton with it. 29 points for him last game against Miami. Warren, the pass to Stewart. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Pass to Harris. The three. They grab their own miss. Can't hit from in close.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
2 minutes.
Here's Magician. Adams covering. Down low. Here's Isley. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Adams.
Come get it, come get it.
1:33 left to play in the first half. Looking to get back on track. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 5 rebounds tonight. Out left to the wing. Here's Magician. Off target with the three.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
To the middle. Pass to Towns. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. And so it's San Antonio. A huge 24-point lead for them. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Back to the game after this break. And proud to have you with us on Martin Luther King Day for a special presentation of the NBA. Here are the Blazers with the ball. They've got Miles Bridges, also Isaiah Stewart out there, T.J. Warren out there with Colin Sexton. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Now here's Adams. Harris outside. 5 to shoot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Miles Bridges.
It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Shooting for Portland, Gary Harris. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Harris drops them both. Well, the Spurs shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Unloads from 13. That one rolls around and rims out. The Trailblazers shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Chalk up 2 there.
I like watching Lillard shoot when he's in rhythm. He's superb at switching from dribbling to shooting in the blink of an eye.
When you talk about the grind, starting from the bottom, that's Damian Lillard. Coming up in East Oakland, shooting hoops on a curled tree branch, then a milk crate. You do what you can to make it work.
Now here's Warren, 6 to shoot. Launches a 3, gets the 3 to fall. Warren's got 11.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Sinks it from distance. And Dame and his older brother competed in everything. Wrestling, basketball. That's where that fire started, I think.
He said he didn't even care about basketball until they schooled him on the court. After that, he was like, okay. Okay, you laughing, we'll see. And that's where it all started. The rest is a wrap. It's history. With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
Get there.
Harris passes to Adams. Here's Lillard.
Yeah, look at me.
He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Aggressive play by Towns on the glass, recapturing possession so he can take it right back up.
Sexton against Towns. Basket counts.
Colin
He's
Sexton.
got 10.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, that's all about feel.
Harris passes to Towns. And here's Lillard. On the take. The layup off target. For San Antonio, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Covered by Towns. Inside. Here's Stewart. And he banks in the layup. Stewart's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
Now here's Harris. Lays it up and banks it in. Harris has got 4 points in the quarter.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Here's Sexton. And it's Portland with a rebound. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. It'll be their 2nd game of a 4-game road trip. Now here's Adams. Pass to Lillard. Back to Adams. 17-foot shot on the way. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And I think we're all giving more attention to health and well-being. Grant, anything the league can do better to protect player health?
Well, I know they've tried to cut down on travel and minimize back-to-backs, but at the end of the day, you're playing 41 road games and 41 home games. That's what it is. It's a marathon. It's going to be hard, and it's an endurance race. And so, yeah, maybe reducing regular season games, but I'm not sure that's an option. So sometimes you just got to grind it out and get through it and hope for the best for your ball club.
And he gets that one. Harris has got 6 points in the quarter.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the 3rd. Pass to Primo. Outside Nunn. Here's Primo, defended by Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Goodwin. The Trailblazers have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Here's Harris. And he converts the layup. Harris has got 10 points in the game.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Harris against Nunn. Pass to Primo. Bridges outside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Now, this is what we saw from Bridges in college, the live body, able to make contact and complete plays.
The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Here's Lillard. It's stolen. It's 2-on-1. Here's Nunn. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Now here's Lillard. 9 points in the game. Outside, Brown. Pass to Goodwin. Just 5 to shoot. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Give him 8 points now.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
And the basket by Bridges.
Well, the coaching staff has to be loving Bridges' dominance right now. I mean, attacking the hoop so effective.
Lillard passes to Harris. Back to Lillard. He's guarded by Bridges. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Primo. That shot is off, and it's Portland the other way. Lillard right side. And the dunk by Lillard.
Look at the energy Lillard plays with. He doesn't give in to the defense. He's superb at scoring despite getting hit.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
The other thing, they continue to fill it up from three-point range, making it look easy.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
San Antonio's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Pass to Primo.
Come to me.
Shoots over Brown. No good off the glass.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Six on the shot clock. Pass to Nunn. Here's Magician.
Hey, yo, right here.
From deep. And that's a miss. 8 for 14 on the night. And the Trailblazers shooting 40% so far in this one. A little mid-range shot is up. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He's got 5.
Their offense sort of clawing back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
To the wing, right side. Shot clock at 5. Here's Primo. And it's Portland with a rebound.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Now Lillard. He's got 12. Pass to Goodwin. That three's off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Lillard. The putback. The shot off that time. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
From the baseline. No good. Portland has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Out to the wing. Down low. Knocked loose. Here's Primo. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pure from three-point range. And the Spurs lead by 19.
He's taken 5 shots this quarter and only hit 1. I mean, you got to say ouch to that.
Lillard against Nunn. Here's Goodwin. Give him 8 points now. Beyond the arc. And Primo pulls it down.
Playing the revenge card right there. Trying to get those 3 points right back. Didn't work.
And there's the lob. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Trailblazers.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
And the Blazers making a change here. Covington's checked in. Pass to Goodwin. Back to Lillard. Going inside. And the dunk by Lillard.
And once Lillard hits the ground running, he's ready to throw it down. The D has got to step in front of him to prevent that.
Here's Isley. Outside Nunn. Here's Magician. And that one off the back of the rim and in. He's got 25.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
We talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Outside Nunn. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
This three-point game has been incredible tonight. If he comes even close to repeating his first half performance, it's going to be a crazy game for him.
And it's in there.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
To the inside. And that one's good. Magician.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Lillard outside. No good. And so it's San Antonio continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And more NBA. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
Hey there, everyone. Glad you could join us on MLK Day on 2K Sports. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Outside Sexton. To the right side. Pass to Warren. Over Covington. No good on the shot. And it's Portland the other way. He's covered by Warren. Well, Grant, it seems like more and more game time is spent with officials huddled around a monitor. You think instant replay has been a positive thing for the league?
Well, for the most part, I think it has been a positive thing. I enjoy it. I think it brings a level of transparency, and also it's important to get the call right. But at times, it does disrupt the flow of a game, and players can't be consumed about winning every call all the time.
They get it back. Isley. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
There's the drive. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Right here, baby.
San Antonio foul.
The Spurs making a switch here.
17.
Bridges is checked in.
That's his first personal foul. First team
And
foul.
here are the Trailblazers now.
Blazer substitution.
Towns passes to Lillard. Can't connect from short range. The Spurs have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And the basket by Bridges.
The ability to score in close. Bridges showing some nice touch and concentration from this area.
Harris finds Lillard. Releases. Portland, no good that time either. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Magician. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first personal foul.
Chris, the max salaries can now reach as much as $50 million a year. Now, we don't want to count other people's money, but those are some pretty good checks.
Oh, yeah, and I'm not hating on it because the more successful the league is, the more entertained fans like myself are going to be. $50 million a season? Kudos to the league.
Olynyk checked in for San Antonio. Crowder comes in for Warren. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Lillard's got 19 points.
Oh, yeah, but once Lillard gets going, it's fun to watch. I mean, he attacks with such ferocity.
Pass to Olynyk. Crowder outside. Now Sexton. Over Harris. Sexton, that's good.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Harris passes to Lillard. Here he goes. Yep, count it. Lillard's got 14 points now in the second half.
Oh, you can't give any lane to the basket. Once Lillard sees it, he jumps all over you.
Here's Magician. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Tice outside. Back to Harris. Pass to Kenner. Tries from 6 feet. And the finish inside by Tice.
Oh, this is the kind of ball movement they want to get from Cantor. Scan the floor, and when you spot the open man, get it to him.
And here's Sexton. Here's Magician. Defended by Lillard. Here's Magician. And that one is hammered home.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. He's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Lillard outside. And it's good. 2 points. Give him 23.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
Sexton with it, and it's Kanter picking him up. The 11-footer. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Harris outside. Pass to Lillard. This one for three. No good that time.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Magician. And he's going for the lob. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
And Olynyk using his massive wingspan to good use there on the alley-oop.
The Trailblazers have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Harris passes to Lillard. Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
Number 17.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching tonight's presentation. We'll see you later.
Pull up to the party in some off-white Porsches, off-white forces. Chicks so gorgeous, neckly is gorgeous, both ears gorgeous, left wrist gorgeous, right wrist gorgeous. Know your baby mama want it. He don't want no problems, he know we keep. Pull up on my like Jim Wood floors. We keep score, we keep scoring. LV store, GG store, BV store. She need more. Cartier store. Pay my budget open, I can buy the whole store. Take you on a trip now when we on tour. I record. She wanna be my main. Taking pictures in my chain. No, she want a real one, her last one so lame. VV my face, all these rocks in my frames. Baby say my name. Pull up to the party in some off-white Porsches, off-white forces. Chicks so gorgeous, neckly is gorgeous, both ears gorgeous, left wrist gorgeous.